If you clicked on this video, I'm guessing you're feeling a little overwhelmed about money right now. Maybe you're lying awake at 3 a.m. wondering how you're going to make ends meet. You're beating yourself up. You're thinking, I should have my financial life together by now. Stop. Take a deep breath with me. I'm about to share 5 things that completely changed my relationship with money. And I promise you, by the end of this video, you're going to see that you already have everything you need inside of you to create your best financial life. I get it. I've been exactly where you're at. A few years ago, I lost hundreds of thousands of dollars from a failed franchise business. And I'm telling you, I was lying in bed, wide awake, thinking, I have ruined my life. But what I discovered for myself and working with a lot of other people like you is the problem isn't that we're hopeless with money. The problem is we're fighting our brain instead of working with it. And today we're going to talk about how to flip the script. So, lesson number 1, stop fighting your brain and start working with it. Let's get real for a second. If you've heard that voice in your head, the one that's saying things like, I'm terrible with money, I'll never get ahead, I can't do this. Here's the truth. That voice is not the truth. It's just your brain trying to keep you safe, trying to keep you in your comfort zone. After I lost all that money, those voices were loud. You're messed up. You're a failure. My brain was in full on survival mode. But here is what changed everything. Instead of fighting those thoughts, I started talking to them like I would talk to a scared friend. I'd literally say out loud, thank you for caring so much about me and trying to protect me. But I'm learning and doing these things differently now. So next time you catch those negative money voices, don't fight it. Acknowledge it with kindness and then redirect it. I hear you, but we're doing something different now. Try this for 1 week and I promise you things will change. Okay, here's number 2. You are not the number in your bank account. And this one's huge. So listen up. When my business failed, I felt like my entire identity crumbled. I went from seeing myself as a successful person, successful with money, to feeling like a complete failure. Does that sound familiar? But here's what nobody tells you: when you tie your self worth to your financial situation, you're setting yourself up for this roller coaster of emotions that will sabotage every financial decision you try to make. The most successful women I know, they define their success on their terms. They know who they are, regardless their money situation. We are not defined by our challenges. We're defined by who we become as we step up to and through those very scenarios. Write down 3 things that make you valuable as a person that have nothing to do with money, and keep this list handy. Building on this, let's go to lesson number 3, which is build your evidence journal. This one helped me so much. Your brain has a sneaky little habit. It remembers failures far more than successes. It's called negativity bias, and it's sabotaging your financial confidence. So we're going to hack our brain. Start today and write down every financial win, no matter how small. I paid a bill on time, write that down. I saved $5 here, write that down. I chose a generic brand rather than a name brand, write that down. Keep a master list that includes everything. And I've even gone a step further, and I have a list that is all my life accomplishments, and it includes things like I raised 2 amazing kids by myself. I got my master's degree. I bought my first rental property as a single mom, and on and on and on. And I'm telling you, when I look back at that list, I feel immense pride in myself. It makes me feel good. And you know what? You've accomplished way more than you think. Lesson number 4, create your reset routine because life gets lifey, as I like to say. Here's the reality. It's not a matter of if, but you're going to have bad financial days, bills that surprise you, unexpected expenses that pop up. And that's not failure, friends. That's just life. Life happens. And the difference between women who break through financially and those who stay stuck are that successful ones have a reset routine. They're intentional about it. After my divorce, I'll tell you, I stayed in a funk for about a decade because I never learned to pause and reset. My brain was stuck in survival mode and I just kept spinning my wheels. When financial stress hits, now I have a system. I take a 10-minute walk. I call a supportive friend. I review my goals and remind myself I'm not perfect. The key is to get back on track as quickly as you can. We don't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be exactly the way we want it to be. We just have to learn to bounce back quicker. It's called resilience. So, create your personal reset routine. 3 things that help you feel calm and centered. Write them down. And next time you feel overwhelmed, try it. Number 5, last but not least, rejection is not personal, it's just information. Let's say your loan application was denied, you didn't get that job you wanted, an investment didn't work out. Here's what I want you to remember, that's not about you as a person. It's just information about a situation. People who win financially are not the ones who never face setbacks. They're the ones who keep trying anyway. I have learned to see every no and every setback as a gift. What can this teach me? How can I do better next time? What lesson am I supposed to learn here? Don't ever let a lesson pass you by without squeezing everything out of it. Getting through these challenges is what builds our self confidence. I mean, if you think about a recent financial disappointment, what did it teach you? Turn those lemons into lemonade. So there you have it, my friend. So here's the thing, friend to friend. Most people spend years trying to figure this money thing out on their own. They waste time, they waste energy, and they waste money on strategies that just don't work. But what if you could find your one big financial breakthrough and make it happen? Everything could change faster than you think it's possible. You don't have to transform everything, I promise. And you don't have to do it overnight. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to take one small step and then another and then another and then another. And if this video helped you, please do me a favor. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message right now. If you want a summary of what we talked about today, download my 5 tools for Money Peace PDF. Just go to hermoneycoach.com/money peace. And hey, drop a comment below and tell me which lesson hit you the hardest. I can't wait to hear. And remember, you have the power to change your financial future, and I'm here cheering you on every step of the way.